Welcome back to 2014 12 Hainan International Cycling Race. At the stage from yesterday, Julian Antomarchi of La Pomme Marseille and Andrea Zaitsev of Astana break away at last 15 kilometers. They passed the third climb and lead all the way till the end of the stage. At last, Julian owned the stage and made another solo final sprint. He is again the yellow jersey owner, also had 25 seconds gap with Andrea Zaitsev, whom the second place on GC. The stage started at 10 a.m. with 107 riders in it. The stage 8 was 154 kilometers distance and 3 sprints with 2 climbs. At the beginning of stage, many attack happens as all time. The peloton was also react so quickly and cut them down immediately. 18 riders become the breakaway group when the race entered the climb. It's including the green jersey Niccolò Bonifacio and blue jersey Andrea Zaitsev. Leading group arrived at the first climb. Branislav of Polsat CCC took the first place. Alexander and Alfaraz had the second and third. 18 riders are keeping a 50 seconds gap with the peloton. The GC third place Niccolò Bonifacio still need a sprint bonus time to get close to GC second place Andrea Zaitsev. Niccolò is in the first group with protection of his team leader Mori. Andrea Zaitsev with Alexander is here to compete with them. It will be an intense 2-on-2 fight. The leading group was 40 seconds earlier arrived to the first sprint. At last, Andrea lost the battle with Niccolò took the first place and added 3 bonus seconds. Niccolò and Andrea's gap is 3 seconds closer. But if Niccolò wants to get back the second on GC, he still have to take away this stage. Now the 18 riders group are back to the peloton, but again 4 riders came out at 28 kilometers as a new breakaway group with a minute and 30 seconds advantage. They are Dario of Bogos Beach, Alexander of Velo Forever, Elchin of Baku Synergy, and Branislav of Polsat CCC. 4 riders arrived to the second climbs 2 minutes earlier than the peloton, and Branislav took the first place, with Alexander and Elchin had the second and third place. The polka dot jersey owner Sergei Grinchin did not show up at the climbs of today. He had 28 points on top of the KOM classification, with 15 points advantage to the second place rider. In a stage like today, he will not only need to sit in the peloton without any worries. Branislav only had 12 points from yesterday. Even with 2 more victories, he is still 2 points away from Sergei. The polka dot jersey is still in Sergei's hand. Coming to the second sprint, first place took by Elchin, second and third place was Alexander and Branislav. Elchin was back to the peloton after taking the victory of second sprint. Without him, the other 3 riders are back in the lead. Julian Antomarchi was back with the peloton. He's under 4 teammates' protection. They were not active with the chasing down the leading group riders because that breakaway group can't have any threat to his yellow jersey. 3 riders are at the third sprint. Dario of Bogos BH took the first place, with Alexander, and Branislav had the second and third place. At 116 kilometers, Alexander chose to get back to the peloton. Now there are only 2 riders at the front. But at last 25 kilometers, they still have over a minute gap with the peloton. Until last 17k, they are finally being caught. Another CCC rider Nikolai got out the peloton right after. He's got 25 seconds gap and been back with the peloton only at last 5k. Lampori Morita had the big victory with Niccolò Bonifacio took another stage. Jonathan Cantwell of Drapac took the second place, and Niccolò's teammate Andrei Polini had the third place. had the victory of the first sprint, and that was so important to me because I have the 3 seconds bonus, and that makes me coming back to the GC on second place. So yeah, I'm very happy with what I have today. Niccolò Bonifazio owns another stage with this great final sprint, and by having 3 seconds bonus time from the second sprint, he had been moved back to the second place on GC. Andrew Zaitsev is on the top of every Asian rider with 1 minute 14 seconds gap. With this gap, he might be the overall best Asian rider after the last stage. Niccolò Bonifazio added more points with his sprint and the stage victory. He is now on the top points classification with the green jersey. Sergei Grinchin is on the top of KOM classification with 28 points. With no more climbs of tomorrow, he is already the king of mountain for 2014 12 Hainan. After this stage, Julian Antomacci is still having 22 seconds advantage with Niccolò on second place. He is only 1 step away from the overall victory. Thank you for watching for today. We'll see you tomorrow.